Hi there, and welcome to my Chapman Stick Learning Journal. This is journal entry 17, and week 17 ended 3 days ago, but who's counting? In my lesson with Greg, I think the one thing that struck me out of all the things we discussed was he was talking about how you can have different types of players, and you can have the technically very skillful but not that creative player, or the sloppy but creative person, or ideally someone who's both very technically precise and very creative, but you don't want to be the sloppy, uncreative guy. So I have a feeling that I'm probably not the most creative player in the world. I'd like to believe that I am, but I'm not. But I want to make sure that I'm not a sloppy player. So I've sort of taken it back to basics and just doing some really basic timing techniques, and I'm having some troubles following the metronome a lot. So what am I doing? I'm basically, taking this and just, let me actually do it for real. Okay. Timing by talking through, but I'll try my best. So what am I trying to do here? One is to incorporate arm motion, because we discussed how arm motion can, I can't play at the same time. So arm motion plays a big role in timing, but what I find with me is that when I feel like I'm really getting into it, and I feel like I'm really giving my arm the opportunity to I don't know, to be like a guitar, sort of, strumming motion, that it gets sort of all over the place. And we also talked about how I should try more to, I don't think I can show you that, hit with my fingertip rather than sort of the flat, the palm of the finger tip, and that just will stop me from doing things like that. If I hit that string, I want to hit that string, and I don't want to hit the one next to it, because I just muted the bass. That's no good. So I've been working on that, but as I said, when I feel like when I get this motion going, and trying to not double tap with the same finger on the same string, like at the ends of those, so at the end of the little scale piece that I'm doing, so I try to switch fingers up to keep the motion going. So all stuff I think I've talked about before, but I don't know, it really hit home with me. Struck me that I should really perfect my basic technical skills before I really try to go much farther. And I think it's a good goal to achieve. So anyway, that's basically what I've been working on and what I'll continue to work on. And then once I feel good about that, we'll get back. Oops. Oh yeah, and I've been throwing some slides, slides in there and stuff like that. Whatever I can try to do to sort of mix it up. And then ideally, I guess the goal here, or not the goal, but the next step is to, I'm working off of Greg's songbook, so he talks about how you've got the F Ionian, let's see, in 8 to 12, and then 9 to 14, and then 11 to 15, and 13 to 17. So all these sort of what positional playing would be different scale positions, but here, well, I guess they're still scale positions, but the idea is not to make them quite as positional. So the idea is that I'd be able to transfer easily between them, and I practiced that some. I still need to practice more so that they're solidly in my head. One thing that definitely helped though was closing my eyes when I was doing. So, actually, you know, and in a technical exercise like this, it's really great to close your eyes because, you know, you're not trying to play a song, and it really does help. And so that's another tip I can give. Anyway, that's it for this week. Until next week, when I'm just going to be doing the same thing. You know, it's Thursday now, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I will be doing the same thing. So we'll see if I can add anything next week or in the next video that I haven't said here. All right, have a good night. Oh, normally I don't pick up the camera. Oh well.